Good evening, everyone. Welcome to MBA Karo. So, I could see some of you already waiting for this session. Today, we are going to revise some more concepts on quant. And last time when we had a session, this that was primarily arithmetic. Today, we will do geometry, mensuration, algebra, modern math, number system, etc. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's begin. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So here's the first question based on logarithm. Log is a concept which is tested in almost all exams. In CAT, you had questions on logarithm. Even in NMAT this year, I appeared on two slots, and in both of them, I encountered in one of those I encountered three questions on log. Another one question was on log. So this is an easy question. I expect all of you to answer this. And I have a playlist on my channel, Let's Learn Log. ठीक है एक playlist है वो check कर लेना. In that I have explained logarithm from the very basic जिसको अगर logarithm नहीं आता है. Okay, so in this we are given that the base is 3 and we have log 3 k square minus 1 minus this. So whenever you have the same base and you have a subtraction in between, so what we do is we divide these terms. So it will become log 3 k square minus 1 upon k plus 1. Okay, so we know that k square minus 1 is k plus 1 into k minus 1. Okay, so this will become log 3 k minus 1, that is 5. So this means k minus 1 is 3 raised to the power 5. So logarithm that is written as base, power and the value. So this is k minus 1 is the value, 3 raised to the power 5, which is 243. So k will be 244. Easy question. Okay, so A to A, Preet, Sumit, Anirban, Abhishek, you all got it right. Let's look at the next question. Sanket and Chirag solved a quadratic equation. Sanket made a mistake while copying the constant term and got the roots as minus 3 and minus 9, while Chirag made a mistake in the coefficient of x and he got 2 and 18 as the roots. What are the roots of the equation? Yeah, covering that playlist will cover all the concepts of log, and it is about application, right? How fast you can apply those. So logarithm has a set of properties. If you know those properties and are able to apply, then you shall be able to solve the questions. So this is another kind of question which is sometimes asked in examinations, and a classic question on quadratic equation related to sum and product of the roots. Okay, now it says that there are two people, they are solving the same quadratic equation, and first person made a mistake while copying the constant term. So we have a quadratic equation of this form: ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now it says Sanket made a mistake in constant term. So Sanket got this thing wrong, but this thing must be correct. So that means he got the sum correct. So sum of the roots will be minus 3 plus minus 9, that is minus 12. Now second person, that is Chirag. Chirag got made a mistake in the coefficient of x. So Chirag made mistake here, but he must have got this C part correct. So his product is correct. So product will be 2 into 18, that is 36. Right. So we have the equation a like x square minus 12 is the sum, so it will be x square plus 12x plus 36 equal to 0. Or you can look at the options. We know the sum is minus 12 and product is 36. That will happen in minus 6 and minus 6. Okay, so minus 6 and minus 6, that means sum is minus 12 and product is 36. Okay, so right answer. Let's see the next question. Find LCM of these three expressions. Not specific playlist for geometry. Snap, see, it is very random. You can expect like 3 to 4 questions from algebra. Out of 20, it is randomly distributed. Like 2 to 3 DI questions, or maybe only one question on DI. Then arithmetic 7 to 8 questions, 3 4 questions from arithmetic, geometry, number system. It is a mix of those things. So can't say that how many questions you can expect. Like, but it won't be more than 4 or 5. Like it will be maybe 2 questions, 3 questions, or even just one question. And it is random across slots. मतलब किसी एक slot में कुछ question आ जाएंगे, किसी एक में कुछ आ जाएंगे. So Snap is a very very random paper. I would say that even in reasoning, if you find the kind of questions they ask is very random. They ask some sort of puzzles, they ask syllogisms, they ask blood relations, directions, and whatnot. So it has no structured format. Like in CAD, you know, ki, okay, these are the type of questions that generally come. Although this time CAD also changed a lot of things. Algebra was very heavy this time, and in NMAT also, you know, ki you have certain weight of arithmetic, you have certain weight of modern math, ऐसे कुछ थोड़ा बहुत random. But Snap is very random, and across two different shifts, there can be a lot of variation in terms of quest type of questions, difficulty level, etc. So it's a gamble. 14th mock I'll release tonight, and 15th maybe by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So we need to find the LCM of these three. Now, how to find LCM? We will have to find the factors and then multiply them. Okay, and like the way we find for normal numbers. Okay, so you must know in Snap there will be certain questions that you must straight away reject. ठीक है, मतलब जैसे ये question है. So you know कि this is going to be a time consuming question. There will be some questions which can be done easily. Attempt those. There will be some questions which are definitely very long. So your task is to avoid such questions. Okay. So if this kind of a question comes in the examination, that you are supposed to avoid it. So let's make these factors a square minus a minus 6. Okay. So this can be written as a. Now you know that this is going to be a and a. This is minus 6. Right. Minus 6 means minus 3 into 2. And if you take minus 3 and plus 2, that becomes minus 1. So a minus 3, a plus 2, that is the factor. A square minus 8a plus 15. So 15 is 3 into 5, but we need to take minus 8. So we can take minus 3 and minus 5. So a minus 3, a minus 5. Okay. Now the next is a square minus a minus 20. Factorization is not a big deal. Multiply karke, that will take time. Now, one thing is minus 25 and 4. So, minus 5 and 4. So, a minus 5, a plus 4. Okay, now we have to find LCM, right? Okay, so LCM, we will find the common factor. So, a minus 3 is coming. So we will take it just once. Then we have a minus 5 which is common in both. So a minus 5 also will be taken once. And then we have a plus 2 and a plus 4. So these are the factors that we will get. Okay. Now a minus 3 into a minus 5 is this a square minus 8a plus 15. And a plus 2 into a plus 4 will be a square plus uh, this is 6a. 2 plus 4, 2a plus 4 is 6a or plus 8. Okay. Now we can do what one thing that we can do is we can try to eliminate options and get the result. Okay. We can multiply this, that will take time, but we can eliminate certain things. Like for example, 15 into 8 is 120. So constant term is 120. This is minus 120. We can eliminate it. Okay. Now it is about finding. See, if you notice this, a raised to the power 4 is common in all. Okay, this is also common in all. This is also common. If you see, this part is different in all. Okay, so instead of finding the complete term, let us just focus on that constant a part. Okay, so if you multiply 6a by 15, you get 90a. And when you multiply 8 by 8 minus 8, that is minus 64a. Okay, a का कोई और term नहीं बनेगा because if you multiply by this will become a square and a cube. Okay, so we will get 26a. So plus 26a, that is option D. Yes, you can. No, you cannot take values because uh, in that case a can be like, if you convert it to numbers, then you can have some other, like a square minus a minus 6 can have different factors, and then the because number से काफी फर्क पड़ सकता है. Okay, so we will get this as the result. But if you get such kind of a question wherein you, by looking at the question itself, you see the options, you are getting fourth power, right? So it's a biquadratic form. So essentially skip such kind of a question in the exam. So SNAP is about smart attempt. Okay, here's the next question. If the difference between the roots of the equation 3x square minus kx plus 9 equal to 0 is 2 by 3, find the value of k. ये तो कर सकते हो. This is something that can be done. The previous one was something that was unnecessary long and should be skipped. In order to crack an exam, you need two skills. One is, of course, knowledge. Okay, that's the primary thing. Second thing that you should have is the ability to detect questions. कि कौन से question attempt करने, कौन से skip करने. Unless you are superhuman or you are super fast at attempting question, you cannot attempt everything. Okay, so you have to नो कि क्या इनमें से कौन सा. फॉर दैट ऑल्सो अगेन नॉलेज इज इंपॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज आपको पता है कि हाँ ये क्वेश्चन होता है, इसमें टाइम लगता है, जल्दी हो जाता है. सो यू कैन पिक दोज क्वेश्चंस अकॉर्डिंगली. And there will be definitely some questions which can be done at a fast pace, some questions that will definitely take time to attempt. So difference between the roots is given, we need to find the value of k. Quadratic equation, one very important concept, sum and product of roots. ठीक है, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. What is sum of roots, what is product of roots. So we have this equation. Okay, so let's say the sum of the root, that's you need to find the value of k, right? Let the roots are a and b. So we know that sum of roots is given by minus this upon this. So minus k है तो ये हो जाएगा k upon 3. Okay, k upon 3, and product of roots will be 9 upon 3. Okay, so ab is equal to 3. Now we are given that, let us say a is greater than b. Assuming that a is greater than b, The difference is given as 2 by 3. So a minus b is 2 by 3. Now we need to find the value of k. Okay, so how do we find the value of k? See, square these terms. What is a plus b ka whole square? A plus b ka whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay? And what is a minus b ka whole square? A square plus b square minus 2ab. So कभी भी ऐसे difference between the roots दिया होता है, so use this thing. Okay, so when you take the difference, these two will cancel out, plus 2ab minus 2ab, minus minus plus में convert हो जाएगा, 4ab will be the difference. Okay, so this square is k square by 9. Okay, minus a minus b का whole square, that is 4 by 9 is equal to 4 times of ab. This is ab is 3, 4ab will be 6. Sorry, 12. ab या 2ab नहीं है. So this is 12. So this means k square minus 4 is equal to k square by 9. 4 बनानी तो 108 आ रहा है. ab is equal to 3. हाँ कुछ और रूट 112 आ रहा है शायद, राइट. सो दिस इज 108. So k square will be 112. So you will get root 112. Okay, so the answer is not in the options. This is plus minus root 112. Or you can also write 4 root 7. Okay, हाँ हो सकता है वो गलत options होंगे. So you will get root 112 in this. Okay, so this remember this concept that whenever you are given the difference between the roots, apply this to get the result. How many numbers greater than 32,000 can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 such that each digit is used exactly once? By the way, Snap also has errors. Okay, actual exam abhi. They just have to make 60 questions and they still make errors in the exam. Every year they have some error or the other. तो स्नैप की खासियत होती है, एक तो एरर्स होते हैं दैट वेस्ट टाइम ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. सेकंड थिंग इज दे हैव नन ऑफ दीज एज द ऑप्शंस. सो पीएनसी के बेसिक्स आने चाहिए. दे डू आस्क क्वेश्चंस ऑन पीएनसी. इट कुड बी अरेंजमेंट, इट कुड बी सिलेक्शन. So you have to form numbers greater than 32,000 using these digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 such that each digit is used exactly once. So no repetition of digits allowed. So we have to make numbers greater than 32,000. Okay. So if a number starts from 5, we have 5 digits and we have to use all 5 digits. Then only we can get a number greater than 32,000. Okay. So if you take all 5 digits, like if you start with 5, so that number is definitely greater than 32,000. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. So 24 numbers can be formed using this. Okay. If you start a number with 4 and you have 4 digits, that is definitely greater than 32,000. Okay, so 24 numbers here also, 48 numbers. Okay, now we have to make numbers greater than 32,000. So if we take 3 here, we cannot use 1 here. Why? Because that will be less than 32,000. अगर हम 3 1 कर लेंगे, so that is less than 32,000. But if we take any other digit, like let's say even if we take 3 and 2, it is greater than 32,000. So instead of 1, we can take any other digit. So we have 3 ways to fill it. Okay, now we are left with 3 digits. हमने 3 के बाद कोई एक digit use कर लिया, except 1 we can use any other digit. Okay, 1 cannot be used, we can use any other digit. 3 ways, now 3 digits are left, so into 3 ways this can be filled. 2 digits are left, 2 ways to fill this space. 1 digit is left, 1 way to fill it. So 3 into 3 9, 9 into 2 18 ways. So total number of ways is 66. ये कितनों का है 66 आंसर? Okay, so Sumant, Abhishek, you got it right. 66 ways. See, if it is first digit is 5, greater than 32,000. If first digit is 4, then also greater than 32,000. If the first digit is 3, we cannot have 1 as the second digit. We can have any of the 3 other digits. Okay, so 3 ways to fill the second digit. And then 3 digits left. So 3, 2, 1. 3 factorial ways to fill the remaining. So 18 ways. Total 66. There are 5 different teacups and 4 different coffee mugs. In how many ways can one select at least one teacup and at least one coffee mug? So how do we attempt this one? Like at least one wala selection. There are 5 cups, teacups and 4 different coffee mugs. So you have to select at least one coffee mug and at least one tea cup also. So we have, like, let's say first teacup. We can either select or not select. Two options: select or not select. Select or not select. Select, not select. Select, not select. So we have two cases. Either we will select it or not select it. Okay. Similarly, two cases, two cases, two cases. So we have total 32 cases. Okay. Now in 32 cases, one of the cases that all of them are not selected. एक केस ये बन जाएगा, all of them are not selected. What we have to do, we have to select at least one teacup. So at least one means all possible ways minus no cup is selected. So that means we will get 31 ways of selecting at least one teacup. Okay, now let's come to coffee mug. So similarly we will have 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 4 cups, two cases for all. Either you select it or do not select it. So we have 16 cases, and one case will be that no cup is selected. So we will remove that case. We will get 50 ways in which at least one coffee mug is selected. So we'll multiply this. You get 465 ways. Okay, so at least one teacup and at least one coffee mug will be selected in these many ways. Okay. I hope you are enjoying this session. So please don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow aspirants who are targeting SNAP. In case you are looking for Snap mocks, you can get our Snap mocks. The link is given in the description of this video. Find the units digit of this number. Input output they have asked at times, but as I said that कि अगर input output का logic weird लग रहा है, avoid that question. Input output क्योंकि usually group में होता है and it takes time to attempt the questions. So there are input output questions also. At times they have asked input output also. So let us find the units digit of this. 9 आ रहा है. Okay. कैसे कर रहे हो आप? Are you taking power 10? Remember the power is 10 factorial not 10. ठीक है क्योंकि 9 बहुत लोगों का आंसर आ रहा है. So now I'll tell you how to attempt it. See अगर आपको सही दिख रहा है so it is not 10, it is 10 factorial. Okay, this is also 10 factorial, 10 factorial, 10 factorial. It is not 10. Okay, there's a difference between having power 10 and 10 factorial. Now, every number has a cyclicity. Okay, so like if you see this 10 factorial, like maximum cyclicity is of 4. ठीक है किसी की cyclicity 1 की होती है like 1 is देखो 0 1 5 6 they have only one number like they will end in always 0 1 5 and 6 ठीक है ये इनकी एक ही cyclicity होती है then you have 4 and 9 ठीक है 4 की cyclicity क्या होती है 4 and 6 and 9 की होती है 9 and 1 this is odd and this is even powers then you have 2 3 7 8 जिनकी cyclicity होती है लाइक साइक्लिसिटी इन द सेंस कि 2486 एंड 3 की साइक्लिसिटी होती है 3971 7931 एंड 8 is 8426 so these are the cyclicities so maximum a cyclicity is of 4 like 4 terms 1 2 3 4 fifth में always it returns to the first number itself right so we have a maximum cyclicity of 4 now if you look at 10 factorial 10 factorial is a multiple of 4 क्योंकि इसमें 1 2 3 4 कर रहे हैं and so on till 10 right so it's a multiple of 4 okay कुछ लोगों ने 10 लिया होगा तो उनके उसमें वो लोग ये वाला केस लेके बैठे होंगे okay so the answer will differ for some people because they must have taken this scenario जिसने अगर 10 लिया होगा ना यहाँ पे पावर को so उनने ये values ली होंगी no so you need to take this fourth power right so 1 2 3 4 5 6 and so on till 9 so 1 के उसमें तो 1 ही आएगी 2 के उसमें fourth power क्या है 6 है ending in 6 then 3 it is 1 4 it is 6 5 it will be 5 only 6 always 6 7 it is 1 then 8 it is 6 then 9 it is 1 even power ends in 1 okay so you have to add these so 1 6 1 6 is 7 7 14 again 14 28 28 plus 5 33 so last digit turns out to be 3 the last digit is 3 ओके, गॉट द रिजल्ट. अब जिसने 10 लिया होगा, नाउ आई एम गेटिंग लाइक कि आपका ये कैसा होगा, आपने यहाँ पे लिया होगा 4994, सो 1326. ठीक है, फिर आपने लिए होंगे ये दो, दैट इज 7 एंड 12. नहीं, पर वैसे भी 9 नहीं आ रहा. आई डोंट नो हाउ यू गॉट 9 एज द रिजल्ट, but 9 is wrong. The right answer is 3 because many of you commented uh, 9. The right answer is 3. So you got it, like it's a power, it's a 10 factorial, not a power of 10. So 10 factorial is a multiple of 4. We need to find the fourth power of these numbers, the units digit. Okay, time consuming thing. There are two positive numbers m and n. When m is divided by 158, the remainder is 97. When n is divided by 185, the quotient is the same, but the remainder is 64. Find the remainder when the sum of m and n is divided by 49. See, SNAP is a speed based test. Okay, so just avoid those questions. Like जैसे number system के हैं जिसमें you feel that this is going to take time, just avoid those. 20 to 25 marks in mocks. How should I improve? See, improvement is like, one is, of course, you should have knowledge of the topics, you should have covered the concepts well. Second thing is like attempting the relevant questions. Okay, so if you practice a bit, you know कि कौन से questions time लेते हैं, कौन से questions जल्दी हो जाते हैं. So that is NMAT scoring. Yeah, no one knows how they score out of 120, तो समझ में नहीं आता है. So if you're getting like 20 correct out of 36, maybe around 70, you can expect 65 to 70. Statement assumption type of questions difficulty. Assumption basically, see, assumption is like something that you take for granted. You that is not given in the statement, and you have to think that only if this thing is true, the effect is going to be true. Yes, you have to score in quants also. Not 20 questions from quant. You cannot skip altogether. Max time for verbal section, I would say 7 to 8 minutes, not beyond that. So let's see this. When m is divided by 158, so how do we write a number? We write a number, let us say the dividend, let us say the number is m, right? M is 158 divided by 158, so it will have some quotient. Let us say it is 158x and remainder is 97. So this is 97 is that what remains extra. Okay. When n is divided by 185, now it says the quotient is same. What is quotient? Quotient is like, see, if you divide, let us say आपने 7 से 38 को divide किया. Okay, so this is your quotient. So quotient is same. So you are getting the same result plus 64. So it is asking that when sum of m and n. When we add this, we get m plus n is equal to 343x plus 161. You have to divide this by 49. So 343 is divisible by 49. You will get 7x plus 161 divided by 49. What is the remainder? 49 into 3 is 147. And this is 161. Divide, subtract 147, you get 14 as the remainder here. 14 again, basic property of remainders. How do you get remainders? What is division? That is being applied here. So number system से also you can expect a few questions and especially units digit और remainder ये दो चीजें हैं. Even from LCM, HCF, LCM you can anticipate questions and Snap तो आते ही हैं इसमें. Snap has mix of questions across all topics. So you cannot skip all the topics, right? You should cover the things. Well, let's see the next question. This is based on heights and distances. स्नैप में अक्सर पूछा जाता है हाइट्स एंड डिस्टेंस इवन लास्ट ईयर. दिस इज इनफैक्ट लास्ट ईयर्स क्वेश्चन. ये स्नैप 2022 का ही क्वेश्चन है. स्लॉट वन में आया था. An aeroplane took from an airport and its angle of elevation from a point on the ground was 60 degree. 30 seconds later, the angle of elevation from the same point became 30 degree. If the plane was flying at a constant height of 4000 root 3 meters, what was the speed of the airplane? हाइट्स एंड डिस्टेंसेस के लिए रिमेंबर देयर आर टू काइंड्स ऑफ ट्रायंगल्स. ठीक है. 30 30 30 60 90 and 45 45 90. They will generally give only these two types. If they give something other, then they will give the value of sine or tan theta in that. 239 in NMAT 77, so definitely you will get a call. Is it even a question worth asking? See, Soil Gurgaon is not a very great college. I mean, I would say it's an average college. There are some influencers and all. They are heavily paid by such colleges to promote them. Okay, so don't go with those reviews. So let's see this question. First of all, let us understand two things, right? Primarily दो तरह के triangles आपको दिए होंगे heights and distance पे. One is 30 60 90. Let's say this is 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, or you will be given 45 45 90 वाला triangle. In this case, both triangles are 30 60 90. Okay, so if you are given this kind of a triangle 45 45 90, so the sides are in the ratio 1 1 root 2, and in this case it is 1 root 3 and 2. Yes, 1 root 3 2 in 30 60 90, and in 45 45 90 it is 1 1 root 2. Remember this thing, that will help you. Now we will draw this diagram. Okay, now this aeroplane is flying and angle of elevation is 60 degree. 60 degree का angle बन रहा है पहले. It is at some height. Now 30 seconds later, the angle of elevation became 30 degree. So it moves ahead, and now this angle is 30 degree. So initially 60 degree था, now it is ये 30 degree हो गया. So we need to find the speed of the aeroplane. Okay. So first of all, what we will do is we will make two triangles. One is, let us say, to understand this ABC, और ये D और E point ले लेते हैं. Now if you look at triangle ABC, ABC में क्या है? Let us look at this. This angle is 60 degree. Angle B 60 degree. So when we have 30 60 90 triangle, and what is given, that height is 4000 root 3. This height is 4000 root 3. Okay. So what we are given, that this is 4000 root 3. Now when we look at this triangle, तो पहला triangle देख रहे हैं. 30 डिग्री ये 60 डिग्री है. 60 डिग्री के अपोजिट वाला रूट 3 टाइम्स होता है. hypotenuse one time होता है and this is sorry, hypotenuse is two times, this is one time. Okay, root 2, root 3 and 1. Okay, now root 3 times is 4000 root 3, so this will be 4000. B to C is 4000. यहाँ तक का distance मिल गया. Now we will consider the second triangle. The second triangle which we are considering is BDE. In BDE, this is 30 degree. Okay. Now 30, 60, 90 में क्या होता है? This is one time. 30 के opposite जो angle होगा, that is 30 degree के opposite side होगी, that is taken as ratio 1. And this is opposite 60 degree because 30, 60, third is 90. So this is root 3 times. Now this is one part is 4000 root 3. Root 3 times if we do, this will be 12,000. If you multiply this by root 3, it becomes 12,000. So 12,000 is from here till here. Okay, so in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, smaller side is 1. The second side is root 3 times of that. Okay, agar larger side is known, shorter side you have to find, you need to divide by root 3. If you have to find the larger side, multiply by root 3. Okay, so in this case we will get 12,000. 12,000 ही हो गया. So this distance from A to D is 8,000. Okay, so from here to here 4,000, this is 12,000, so 8,000. Now it is covering 8,000 in how many seconds? 30 seconds. So हमें क्या निकालना है? We have to find the speed of the aeroplane and it is given in kilometer per hour. So 30 seconds, it is covering 8 kilometers. 1 minute, that is twice of this, it will cover 16 kilometers. Okay, so 1 hour, it will cover 16 into 60, which is 960 kilometers. So 960 kilometer per hour. So this is like if you know this concept, this could have been attempted in the examination, but if you do not know heights and distances, avoid the question. Okay, so the answer is 960. So very good, those who got it right. Mukul, Abhishek, Preet and Lakshmi. But this is something that they generally ask, like heights and distance का एक question बनी जाता है. ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC is equal to 10 centimeter and AD is equal to 8 centimeter is the median of on BC from A. The length of BC is. Separate option is available for. No, so there are both things you can buy separately and there is a bundle also. So if you go to that portal, once you go to that store page, you will see an option that like there is a bundle option wherein you can get as a bundle and there is a separate option of taking, like if you wish only one kind of note, that also you can take. Okay, so this is an easy one. It seems all of you are getting this answered. So this is an isosceles triangle. ABC, AB is equal to AC is equal to 10. Remember that whenever you draw a median in isosceles triangle, it is perpendicular to the side. You can prove it by congruent triangles. बहुत easily prove हो जाएगा. This side is equal, this side is equal, this side is common, and this side is also equal because it is congruent. तो ये 90 degree आ जाएगा angle. Right. So this is 10, this is 8, so this will turn out to be 6. And since this is midpoint, this is also 6. So 6 plus 6, 12 centimeter. Always remember in isosceles triangle, the median is perpendicular. So BC is 12 centimeter. In a circle of radius 17 centimeter, O is the center, PQ is the diameter, and MN is a chord of length 30 centimeter. If PQ and MN intersect at a point R inside the circle and PR has a length 9 centimeter, find the difference between the lengths of MR and NR. See, surprise may be there, may not be there. It is not that thing. ठीक है, if the paper turns out to be easy, that is why I always tell कि कभी ये मत देख के जाया करो कि कितने स्कोर पे कितना परसेंटाइल बनता है. ठीक है, that is last year's data. If the paper turns out to be easy, people attempt, like कुछ लोगों को बता दिया कि लास्ट ईयर 38 कट ऑफ थी. ठीक है, तो वो 38 ही अटेम्प्ट करके आएंगे, सोचेंगे मेरा 38 स्कोर बन जाए और पेपर काफी इजी आ गया. सो व्हाट विल हैपन देन? ओके, सो जस्ट ट्राई टू गिव योर बेस्ट and then let's see that how it goes. When you go with that anticipation कि हाँ इतना स्कोर करना है, इतना मॉक में बन रहा है, और डोंट गो विद दैट नंबर. सो कीप ऑल दोस थिंग्स, लाइक जो मॉक है दैट इज फॉर अ लर्निंग पर्पस. हाँ, मुझे ये तरह के वैरायटी आती है, इस तरह के क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करने होते हैं, या ये टाइम कंज्यूमिंग होते हैं. हो सकता है कि पेपर ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट हो जाए या इजी हो जाए. इजी हो जाएगा तो फिर कट ऑफ हाई जाएगी. देर इज नो सेक्शनल कट ऑफ. दैट इज वन गुड थिंग अबाउट स्नैप, दैट देर इज नो सेक्शनल कट ऑफ. बट वो भी कैच है ना. सी, वर्बल एनीवे विल टेक नॉट टेक मच टाइम. लोगों को लगता है कि अगर किसी के वर्बल अच्छी होगी तो वो ज्यादा स्कोर कर लेगा. ऐसा नहीं है, वर्बल वैसे भी टाइम नहीं लेनी. आपको आता है तो आता है, नहीं आता तो नहीं आता. सो you are done in that. So in Snap, it is basically about speed, how fast you can solve quant and reasoning questions. Reattempting, yes, it does help. Like it's just that you'll get to know, okay, the last time you committed a mistake, you're not going to commit this again. So there is a circle. O is the center and PQ is the diameter. So O is the center here and this is PQ. MN is a chord of length 30 centimeters. So MN is a chord given here. If PQ and MN intersect at point R inside the circle and PR has a length of 9 centimeters. So PR is 9. Okay. And we need to find the difference between the lengths of MR and NR. Okay. So in this we need to solve. Now see this. The circle has radius 17 centimeter. So PQ will be is equal to 34. That is the diameter. Now PR is 9. So RQ will be 25. Okay. Mn is a chord of length 30 centimeters. So M to N is 30 centimeter. Okay. So let us say this value is X, NR is X, or you can take any of these values as X. Another is 30 minus X because total is 30. Now when two chords of a circle intersect, okay, कभी भी दो chord, कोई भी chord, diameter is also a chord. If two chords intersect, let us say these are AB and CD, intersect at point P, then there is a theorem which says P into C, PC, this part into this part, opposite is equal to PA into PB. एक theorem होता है. Okay. So this theorem we will apply. In this case, we will get PR into RQ is equal to RN into RM. So this is what we will get in this, right? Internal secant, yes. So in this case, this is 9 into this is 9 into 25, 225, and this is 15, 30 minus sorry x, 30 minus x. Okay, so if you solve for it, you will get x as 15, or observe भी करोगे तो ऐसे ही आ जाएगा. Otherwise, even if you solve it, x square minus 30x plus 225 is 0. So we'll get x minus 15 का whole square is 0. Or we'll get x is equal to 15. So ये part भी 15 हो गया, ये part भी 15 हो गया. So difference between the lengths is 0. Okay, so both secants, both these parts are 15. Okay, right answer. Let's see the next one. This is mensuration. See, radius we cannot use it. Why? I'll tell you the reason. Good point. वो जो बाइसेक्ट, वो जो आप कह रहे हो ना, बाइसेक्ट वाला, बाइसेक्ट तब करता है जब परपेंडिकुलर होती है. अब कोइंसिडेंटली ये परपेंडिकुलर भी है. जो वाला थ्योरम कह रहे हो ना आप, ये वाला, जैसे कॉर्ड है ये ऐसे बाइसेक्ट करती है, वो तब करती है जब परपेंडिकुलर होता है, बट नॉट नेसेसरी कि ये परपेंडिकुलर हो. This is by coincidence that it turned out to be perpendicular also. बट अदरवाइज इफ देयर वाज सम अदर लेंथ, जैसे कभी कभी एक बार कैट में भी ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चन आया था कि दे हैड गिवन टू कॉर्ड्स, सो इट वाज नॉट बाइसेक्टिंग एंड दैट प्रॉपर्टी वाज बीइंग यूज्ड. Snap mock, yeah, can't commit that. We will like another package that is probably we will have some sessions on the kind of questions that were asked. ऐसा कोई डिफरेंस नहीं आता है, लाइक पेपर इज द सेम टाइप, इट जस्ट दैट थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्टी लेवल चेंज हो सकता है. Okay, so let's see this. Water flows into a tank 260 meter into 180 meter through a rectangular pipe at 20 kilometer per hour. What time will the water rise by 2 meters? So in this, we need to uh, understand that volume is area into height, or uh, like cross sectional area into height, right? So we can find the volume of water 260 meter into 180. We will not calculate the volume, but we know that it is 260 into 180. It's a rectangular shape, like, and height is 2. So this is the volume. Now volume is area into height. So this can also be written as that fill rate into time. So this is filling at certain rate, and that rate is 20 kilometer per hour, and this is the dimension, right? 1.95 meters. This is the dimension because it's a rectangular pipe, right? This is, and it is 20 kilometer per hour. 20 kilometer per hour is means 20,000 meters. Okay, and into time, it will take certain time to fill it. Okay, so per minute, per hour, this much is being filled. Okay, and into t is the number of hours. So if you want to find a t, we will just divide this. ठीक है, तो इसको simplicity से divide करने के लिए let's do this make it 195, and let's put it 15, and this becomes 3 zeros gone, so it becomes 20. Okay, so divided, you will get the value of t in terms of hours, not in minutes. You have to convert to minutes. Why are we taking hours? Because यहाँ पे हमें kilometer per hour speed दी है. So this will be 4 by 3. Okay, 15 into 12, and then we have 20. So this is 5 times. This is coming as 4, 8 by 5 hours. और 1.6 hours. मिनट्स में कन्वर्ट करना है 60 इंटू 8/5 कर लो, यू विल गेट 96 minutes. Simple question mensuration, just that you need to know that volume is the area of that section, right? If it's a cylindrical, then you have the area, that pi r square into h. ठीक है, यहाँ पे रेक्टेंगुलर है, so 260 into 180, that is the area of that base into height. And this we will equate with fill rate into time. How it is filling? It is filling by a rectangular pipe. So this is the a cross sectional area into the speed of water and into time, that is the volume. So we equate this and get the answer as 96 minutes. Okay, so if you are looking for snap mocks, you can take our snap mocks based on the latest pattern. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed this session. Here are a few questions, homework questions for you to answer in the comments of this video. Okay, so this is based on some numbers, modern math, algebra, and heights and distance. So do let me know in the comments of this video. Okay, so thanks for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be conducting some more revision sessions prior to Snap and after Snap also. Like once Snap 1 is over, I'll take some sessions if there is something new which comes up in the examination or something similar on the lines, so that if you're targeting the other exams also, Snap 2 and 3, you can practice for that. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching this video and don't forget to like this video before you end the stream. Good night.